Hey Eagles, and happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a fantastic week so far and you're getting through this late snowstorm. I guess mid-spring snowstorm, mid-April snowstorm. I'm not liking it. I don't know if you are, but I wish it was 60 or 70 degrees with sun and the green grass. But we have to deal with the snow, and something else we have to deal with coming up is finals. Now finals are less than 3 weeks away, if you can believe that. And this week I went and talked to Charlene Holler, who is in the Counseling and Testing Center here at UW-La Crosse. Great place to go get help, whether it's with a personal issue, an academic issue. Now Charlene deals more with academic skills and test anxiety and things like that. So that's what we're going to focus this vlog on, is helping you maybe if you get nervous before tests, or just some different test taking skills that you can apply coming up here in finals. So let's get started. So the first thing I asked Charlene was, when should we start studying for finals? Because obviously they're less than 3 weeks away. When should we start? And she said, well, you should probably be reviewing already, kind of reviewing as you go. But either way, start, say if it's cumulative, all 12 weeks, or if it's not, about 6 weeks of material. Start at the beginning, kind of work your way through the material. And something that you should do is kind of funnel your studying, which means kind of go through and circle anything that you don't understand as you go through reviewing all the material, and then at the end go back and really study those parts, because those parts will be what trips you up when you go and take the test. So kind of review exactly what you don't understand, so then you can get a grasp of everything then heading into the test, and then you're confident. The second thing that we talked about was just some general tips for test taking and dealing with test anxiety. So one of the first things she said was preparation. Preparation is key. The more confident you are, the better you're going to feel heading into the test. And it's good to get a head start on that studying. Start now. Start with, well, you should maybe start early in April, but if you haven't started yet, look at the first 4 weeks, then look at the second 4 weeks, and just kind of, study beginning to end, and then kind of see what what exactly you really need to focus on, because some of the things you're going to know, some of the things are going to be like, oh, I can't remember that. So focus on the things that you struggle with the most, and that's what you should study the most. But also study all the material and make sure you're prepared. Breathing, also a big thing to dealing with test anxiety, because breathing, taking deep breaths just calms you down. That is huge. Also a positive attitude. I mean, obviously this goes with anything, but a positive attitude is huge. If you can go into a test thinking, you know what, I can do this. I'm gonna do this, and I want to. Something she said that was really, really, I thought, poignant was, she said that you should go into a test thinking, I want to show my professor what I can do. I want to show my professor the abilities that I have. I want to show my professor, what I have learned in this semester and how I can put it right back out onto the paper in the test. So I think that's something really, you want to just think about impressing your professor. I want to show them that I'm really, here to stay. Something like that. And I thought that was really poignant, because you think, what are we doing these tests for? We're doing it for ourselves. We want good grades, but we also want to show the professor that we're a good student. You never know how that could help you down the road. Maybe getting an internship or something else. Networking. Who knows? So go in and want to impress your professor. I really thought that was poignant. And finally, one thing that you could do is, before the test, write all the negative thoughts that you're having down. And this goes with having a positive attitude as well, but just write, you're having a bunch of negative thoughts, write it all down on a piece of paper, take it, crumple it up, throw it away. Because she said this kind of has the effect on you that you're basically throwing away all your negative thoughts. And I really like that. So if you're having, if you're doubting yourself, anything like that, just sit down before the test, write all your negative thoughts down, crumple it up, piece of paper, throw it in the garbage, head over to your test, and you're going to be more confident, and you're going to have a more positive attitude about it. So like I said, we talked to Charlene Holler from the Counseling and Testing Center in Centennial Hall. 2106 Centennial is where they're located. And their motto is they can help you with anything that's keeping you from doing your best, whether it be academically or personally. So go see them. They have counselors. Charlene specifically works in the academic skills area. But however, they have many different people that can help you in many different ways. So go over there and check that out, whether it be a personal need or an academic need, like test preparation and test anxiety. And actually, they're going to have a couple workshops. One is coming up next Thursday, April 26th in 2106 Centennial Hall from 3:15 to 4:15. They are going to be doing a test preparation and test anxiety workshop. So that's perfect. And then they're doing that again Friday, the next day, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in 2106 Centennial Hall as well. So a couple workshops that you could go, and just if you're looking for some help or some tips, definitely go and check those out. I want to thank Charlene Holler for taking some time with me and talking about test preparation and test anxiety, because that is something that is prevalent in everybody. Everybody is a little nervous before tests, and that's normal. So like I said, gave you some great tips to to help with that, like the positive attitude, writing all your negative thoughts down, throwing them out. Other things would be preparation is big, just having confidence. Remember, studying things front to back, and then going back and seeing, okay, this is exactly what I want to study, and kind of funneling all that information, because otherwise it's very overwhelming. So those are some of the little recap of the tips that we talked about. Good luck with those finals. We'll be back next week. Only a couple more vlogs left in the semester, but we'll be back next week.